I got like 3 weeks worth of podding in me.
Did you say Harry Potter?
I'm ready to fucking pod.
Harry Potter.
I'm ready to pod like a school of fucking whales. That's what they call whales, right? A pod.
Harry Potter.
Pod.
Harry Potter. So this is an absolute true story. We were just talking about sponsors.
Oh, we recording?
And are we recording, Joe? We recording, Engineer Jules?
Yeah.
All right. So, and in the
He caught us
beginning
mid-combo.
of Stuck on Stuff's history, Snuck and I met, and,
The sponsors.
and we were talking about sponsors, and we were like, "Yo, wait, what if like we don't necessarily need money? Like, what if we could just find like a pizza shop that we could go to
Right.
and just be like, yo, like we'll plug your pizza shop, and then you just hook us up with a few slices of pizza after the show."
We were also looking for a spot to maybe have like a pre and post
like post-production
show
meeting, yeah.
like meetings, like yo after and then we set up, call the next guest, do all that shit. And I was like, yo, because there was like some food spots near the old
we were
AAF
recording
shit.
we were recording at AAF.
I said, yo, why don't we just knock on some doors? Be like, yo, we got a podcast. It's super popping.
Brighton House of Pizza.
Yeah, it was like, yo, I mean, you ain't even gotta like pay us to plug
Like,
the shit. We'll just come eat a few slices.
Couple
after.
slices and a couple macaroni and cheese bites.
I think
we'll call it a day.
That's a good deal. If you ask
listen,
me.
might have to holler at the people at Floramos. Those are my peeps. Be like, yo, what's up?
Especially now, post Boston Music Award nominees.
That holds weight.
Hell
That holds
yeah.
weight out here in these fucking streets, yo.
We were nobody before. Now it's like big shit.
Now we want like a whole pizza. We want like a whole pizza
An hour
and like a couple apps.
An hour to ourselves at a table to have a meeting where we yell at Jules for whatever happens.
Oh man, you want to talk about that? Jesus! So we were supposed to meet here today at 5. Now we've been talking about meeting at the Batcave at 5 o'clock for what? I'd say at least 3 days.
At least. What's this kid's deal?
What, right now or just
in general?
All right, yeah, I don't know. So
weird texter.
3 days we've been like, all right, today 5 o'clock. Then earlier this morning when I got out of work, I texted y'all like, yo, we still linking at 5. And everyone texted back. Jules, Snuck, yeah, we good for 5. So about 10 minutes of 5, Snuck hits the group chat and says, yo, I'm 10 minutes away. And I just saw that. I put my phone down. Then all of a sudden my phone rings. It's Jules. I pick up.
This is exactly what it says from Jules.
All right.
It's 3 separate texts. I forgot. I'm legit home. My bad, on the way.
Now he lives an hour away. So
kid is the worst.
10 minutes when we were supposed to record, he's letting us know that he's home, feet up,
right,
relaxing.
And this is after we've already given him a verbal lashing for the last couple of mistakes on the last couple of episodes.
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the Joe Jules beat.
Yes.
Just kick it.
Weird guy.
A weird guy.
And I'm just happy he didn't respond in riddle form or
yes,
maybe like
that's
think
the
of some
thing.
weird ass shit.
This dude be like literally just talking to us in fucking riddles. So the other day, out of absolutely nowhere, he says, now keep in mind, this is out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, there was no conversation
There is no
going on.
context to this at all.
Zero.
So all of a sudden, ding, fucking text comes into the group chat. It's Jules. And it says, we walked out of the gym at the same time, ! Like, big deal. Then I follow her home and sit outside for 10 minutes. And now what? I'm a stalker? She didn't have to call the cops, though. That's all it says. There's no context to that. There's nothing.
So we
I
let
have
some
no
minutes.
idea.
Some minutes go by, and then Stiz just replies, "Joe, ... You're a weird texter, bro."
Dude.
And we've been saying this shit forever.
Yo,
like,
and it's the craziest thing because in
I'll hit
life,
Stiz
he's
101.
super normal.
I'll hit Stiz 101 outside of the Jules chat and be like, "What the fuck is this
going
creep
on with
talking
Jules?"
about?" Like,
Hey, but-
and he'll be like, "Yo, I don't know. Let's head back to the regular one and try to figure this out."
Let's do it together.
Hey, but there was a whole other part of that you guys didn't get.
Talking to the mic, what?
There was a whole other part. It says, what's up with chicks acting suspicious just because we walk out of the gym at the same time?
Oh.
Like, come on. And that was the first part. You guys didn't get that.
Okay, so
came
that
after.
came in way late.
So
And
even
then
if that
Snuck
did
just
come
said
in
Jules
first,
is on another fucking planet.
Yeah, and that shit had me dying.
Even if it did.
So you walk. So Jules, you get weird vibes when you walk out of the gym with at the same exact time as a girl, or they look at you weird.
No,
What
this legit happened to me one time. It didn't even happen to me last. Like I had one time, I happened to walk out of the gym at the same time as a female, and I felt like she had like vibes because she kept looking
she thought
back.
you were gonna rape her.
basically.
She thought, I don't know what she thought, but it made
At
me
least
feel
try to holler at her.
It made me feel uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
to the point where like I had to make sure I walked
Ain't that shit
around the
funny
long
how
way to
she-
go to my car.
She made him feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I was like, shit. She making me feel like I'm about to do something.
Hey, sometimes that'll happen to me though, like maybe, and you get that like you get that vibe of like, oh, this chick thinks she's like better than me, and then I try to like go out of my way to be like, I wasn't looking at you, bitch.
Like
Yeah.
I walked a long
Yeah, I
way
know.
to my car. But so I had this joke in my mind after that. And whatever, I told you guys I was at the gym yesterday. So then when I left, I sent the joke. I thought it would
So
be funny.
just again,
Stick to engineering.
Yeah, just to reiterate, nobody was talking about the gym in the group chat. Nobody was talking about anything at all.
Nothing.
So it's just like a text from another planet sometimes.
I said the gym's fucking packed right now. Thanks, Obama. Remember?
All right, Jules, that's
Oh
enough out
yeah,
of you.
what does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that mean,
Yeah, what
too?
does that mean? The gym's packed right now. Thanks,
no,
Obama.
No, I think I got that one. That's like when people blame everything on
on
Obama,
Obama.
or
Yeah.
Trump, or whatever.
Okay,
So it started there when I went into the gym, but
Okay.
then
I
when
got
I
that one.
left.
Okay.
So you guys just
Blame
don't get
Obama,
it.
right?
You've
It's like,
lost
yeah,
your
yeah.
phone privileges for
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least a week.
No more group texting.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
no, you're cut off for a little. Let's get into it, man.
All right, let's get into it.
Back from
Wilder
Vegas
Fury.
again.
Back from Vegas.
My guy.
I was out there. Who knows? That could be the last time I go out there, at least for work. You know.
Nah.
But now I'm starting to get used to it, bro.
Nah,
So,
you're
like,
no
now I
rookie
feel
now,
like a
huh? You know all the
regular.
spots and
man,
everything?
I know the spots, yo. The first thing I did when I touched down this time in Vegas, because yo, everything in the casino was $10 more, right? So a
Right.
pack of cigarettes is $20, but if you walk across the street to a gas station, they're $8.
These are things you learn when you're a regular like you.
Exactly. So the second I got to Vegas, the second I pulled up to the MGM, I checked in, I came back down, walked across to the gas station, grabbed a 12-pack of
Smart.
Sam's,
Smart.
grabbed a little bottle, and then
What, to put in the hotel room?
Yeah,
Yeah, smart,
And then
yeah.
hit the dispensary and grab some bud.
Yeah.
And then so I had it all in my room.
Gotta do
so
that.
it's almost like, you know, you get nice like in your room or like before or you go after, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
you're,
yeah.
and you're spending like seldom, or at least you're trying to
And you
spend
got some shit
seldom
to
money.
come home to late night if you
Yes.
happen to like whatever, meet some girls, whatever. You don't
Yes.
got to stress about it late night.
Yes.
You're good to go.
I spent more money than I should have.
You think?
I know. I like.
Well, spent
Gotta
and,
stop
and
doing that.
spent and lost from what I heard.
Yes.
So let's get into that. You put bread on the fight, right?
Yes, I did. I'm not a gambler.
Right.
I went with. I was out there with the WE. I got Mutt. Shout out my guy Mutt. He was a good dude. First time I ever really fuck with him. Super cool dude.
Yep.
Went out there with Mutt. He is a huge gambler.
Yeah.
And we were literally walking over towards the fight, like at the arena. And he's like, "Yo, you didn't bet all weekend, did you?" I'm like, "Nah."
So it's because you were with Mutt that
Yes.
he basically made you feel like, yo, you're in
Yes.
Vegas, you got to bet
He's
something
like, "Yo, you're
on the
not
fight.
a man," and I was like, "I'm
I mean,
not,
you
am I?"
gotta take like a prop bet something.
Yeah, so I went. I put 50 on Wilder outright. I put $10 on if it ended in a draw because the odds were like 20-1. So you would,
Yeah,
I would,
you wanna
I-
win,
Yeah.
yeah.
I put $10 on the fight not. I put $10 on the fight ending before the 11th round, and then I put another $50 on Wilder knocking him out in the 9th round. I lost every bet,
Every single bet, yeah.
except for the fight not going past the 11th round.
right.
And the odds on that weren't crazy, so I got like $20.
Now, when you were out there, because you're there, I mean, you're there with a sports station.
Yes.
And you're meeting all these people, quote unquote, I'm doing the quotes here, experts and all this shit.
Yes.
Did any of these experts at all, and the whole week you were out there,
Fam.
any of them predict like
Everyone
just
had
a
Wilder.
straight ass kicking?
No,
Because even the ones that had
no.
Wilder was like,
it'll be
that, if
close.
anything, that would be the ass kicking. But nobody, I
No.
didn't hear anybody saying that
No,
it was
And
the
even
other
if
way
someone
around.
picked Fury, they were like, it'll be a line, it'll be a decision,
Decision,
it'll be a lot. No one thought it was going to be the ass kicking that it was going to be.
That shit is, I just want to say that shit is beyond entertaining to me.
Holy
Heavyweights.
shit.
No
Snap.
boring ass Mayweather duck dodge to the 12th
Yeah.
round, get out
Yeah,
of there
yeah,
with the
no,
win.
they were
Like
banging.
heavyweights,
They
like I
were
love that
banging.
shit. You know, when we were little kids, like, and you were watching Tyson or Holyfield, and then after Lennox Lewis and shit, you were like, somebody's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
See, so that's
Like,
funny.
I
like,
love that shit.
Obviously, I knew who Mike Tyson was, but like I wasn't huge into boxing. So now that I'm starting to really get into combat sports,
Yeah.
like UFC, boxing, I've been going back. Like last night, I was up to probably 2 a.m. watching
Dude,
Tyson
Tyson
knockouts.
is like, but you can watch the whole shit in a compilation clip. It's
Yo.
just bang, bang, boom, bang, first
Yo.
round, first round, first round. It's crazy.
I would not want to be a fighter getting into the ring with that guy.
He was like 19, 20, 20.
holy
Like, crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, just the fucking, I mean, and just his eyes, like they were just black.
He was
like he
came
was gonna
from another
fucking kill someone, yo.
It was no joke.
But I tell you, Snuck, you know,
I mean, I was a little kid, but like I remember Tyson Holyfield. They had that shit right in the hood, right where I live on one of the Aves. I forget 6th or 5th Ave. I went to watch it, and they had it outside. Like in the backyard, somebody brought their TV out, whatever. It was the illest TV back then, probably, because it was a good sized one.
Shout out Zenith.
And the fucking hood just came through, and we just all watched it and shit and got drunk. And that's when he bit Holyfield.
When he bit him.
So I always remember that. You know what I mean?
I remember that.
Classic shit.
But Snuck, I'll tell you, I'm in the building. I mean, to be in the building, honestly, and I said
feel
this
it, right?
I said
that?
you just feel it. The energy is just fucking crazy. Now, it's more comfortable. And you probably, I mean, I don't know about maybe better time isn't the right word, but you're more comfortable in your house. You drink when you want. It's not a pain in the ass to go to the bathroom. It's not, you don't have to wait in line for beers. The arena ran out of alcohol.
For real?
By like the third round.
Wow.
Yo, it felt like all of the UK was out there for Tyson Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, which
I'm
made it even.
And those motherfuckers.
It made it
drink.
doper though that was the crowd and that was what happened in the fight because it just added to the atmosphere.
Deontay Wilder is the American.
He's the American.
He is the American.
Yeah.
He was getting booed.
I'll tell you what though.
He got booed.
Fury is likable. So
yes,
I wasn't that hip
character.
to Fury, but me being a wrestling dork. You know,
he just made an appearance on WWE or something, right?
He's with us also. That's why Triple H and Steph were backstage with him and shit.
Yeah,
he got a bag to fight. I think it was Braun Strowman or something like a year ago or something. So he still fucks with us, and I'm sure he'll be back because that's an easy payday for somebody like that. You show up at WrestleMania, snuff somebody for fake, and you're out with like a $1 million. But so I know him more through that, and he's got personality. He's very likable. He called in on one of the sports stations out here and was saying just
it
was Felgen Maz. That's right.
I appreciate that.
And he was like, you know, outrageous shit. Like, how you getting ready for the fight? He's like, I jerk off 12 times a day and all this crazy
and
shit.
I believe him.
He's just an out there dude, and he's like, cool. And he's got a story where like, you know, he gave up drinking and did this shit.
Yeah,
and,
he was like suicidal and like he used to be heavy.
Easy to
like,
root for. Easy to root for. You know what I mean?
Deontay Wilder sometimes can come off a little cocky. What did you think?
But we like that as Americans.
Yeah.
And in general, I think a lot of people were voting for him.
And Deontay Wilder didn't get into boxing until he was 20 years old.
That's crazy.
He was working as a fucking delivery guy for Budweiser and just was like, yo, I need to feed my daughter. Somehow I need to feed my daughter. Now, he was always an athlete and was built, had that athletic body, but never boxed in his life till he was like 20. And then, and then he was 40 fucking 1-0, 42-0, all knockouts.
So Wilder walks right by you, Stiz, on his way to the entrance.
Yeah,
and this is when he's decked out in the whole entire costume. That now, by the way, he is blaming the fight on losing the fight on the on the weight. Right?
I mean, he did look like a fucking transformer.
It looked insane. It was some wrestling shit.
Yeah,
you know, I'm a wrestling guy. That both of them was some dope ass entrances. Fury stole his entrance from Corbin from WWE, but that shit was fire.
Came out on a fucking throne. People carrying him.
Dope entrances, both of them. And
Patsy Cline's crazy.
Love the Wilder's fucking outfit. That shit was insane to me.
Yeah.
But he's claiming to weigh like 40-something pounds. Yeah. He lost his legs before the fight even started.
Now you can see when he took the mask off, he was like kind of fucking with his face. Like, I don't know. But you chose it. You chose that outfit. Yeah, you definitely tried it on.
He tried that on.
Now, you definitely probably didn't walk around with it for fucking 20 minutes.
That's probably true.
But you tried it on and you knew what it was.
That shit had to be fit to him. That was.
And at the end of the day, Wilder, I mean, and anyone will tell you this, Fury is a better boxer than Wilder. And I think Wilder, everyone just counts on, and I think even Wilder himself is that, all right, whatever, you can fuck me up all you want, but at some point, I'm going to catch you with this fucking right, and then it's nights out. And Fury, I guess what happened was, I guess he told it on the Joe Rogan podcast that during the last fight in the 11th round, he said, yo, I figured out that when I'm walking up on Wilder and forcing him to back up, he's not good on his feet backing up. And he was like, so you know what? I'm just going to fucking, from the start of the fight, I'm going to walk right into the fire and I'm going to come at him. And
he did that the entire time.
From the first round, Wilder, in the whole fight, but from the first round, he's just backing up. I'm like, what is going on right now? And then that second round when Fury catches him like on the side of the head, and I literally grabbed the Kid Mutt and I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? I couldn't believe it.
That shit was fun as shit though to watch. It was very enjoyable.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
I just love that heavyweight to back in the fight.
But
But everyone's gonna watch part 3, obviously.
Are you interested in a part 3?
I am, because it's a part 3, and no one technically won the first one. Right?
People say that Fury pretty much outboxed him that whole first one, but because of that fucking knockout
I do think it will be the same result. I'll say that. And that's casual fan.
Can Wilder come back from this?
Yeah. I mean, look at his record and shit. I mean, so what? There's one guy, the baddest guy in the world, that you can't beat. But if you could beat everybody else, like, you're still gonna get paid to fight.
Yeah. But now, like, people, like, do you think other fighters look at him the same? Like, that mystique, that aura is like kind of gone. And what do you think that does to him as a person?
Undefeated shit is gone. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
And what do you think that does to him as a person? Like,
I mean,
getting your ass kicked like that.
It's gonna fuck him up for a while, especially because he was automatically a meme that night. He was like a million memes, and this whole week he's just been in a he sees the memes and shit. It's gotta fuck with him. Maybe it motivates him. I mean, these are top tier athletes. Like, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But Stiz was heavy on the bomb squad because you had bread riding on that shit.
I did,
so I understand how that goes.
Fuck, man.
Watching it from the comfort of my own home. From the jump off, I was just anticipating a fun fight. I didn't really have no dog in the fight.
Yeah.
I was just a good fight,
brought you that.
But almost as soon, like before the first round was over, I found myself rooting for Fury.
Really?
Just 'cause I like his personality, and I was like, shit. Yeah, for everybody's doubting him. I like that.
Yeah.
I know Vegas didn't have a real underdog feel to it. I mean, he technically was the underdog, but it was by just a little.
Just a little,
very small. You weren't winning big either way, unless you know what I mean?
No.
But I just enjoyed the fuck out of heavyweights.
If you chose, I believe I read the odds, if you chose Fury to win by knockout in the 7th, which is what happened, it was plus 3,500. So
if you put $100 down,
$100, you got 3,500 back.
Yeah.
Woo!
So that was the only like real.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yo, but you know what I'm starting to think? Why not always bet on the underdog?
Always,
because if you win, then you're gonna win big. Right?
And especially if it's the person you're not rooting for. Like, I'll do that with football games sometimes. Like, because then you're happy either way at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying?
If my team loses, I won some money.
So either the Patriots
I lost some money and my team
Patriots
won.
win the bowl, or I fucking win some bread. Like, you know what I mean?
Real quick, let me just hold you because you just said Patriots, and I just want to get you on record. Is Tommy coming back? I think I maybe
for the millionth time. Absolutely.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
So it was a good fight.
Let's
also,
keep it in Vegas though.
Ebro was out there.
Yes.
Ran into you
Laura,
guy, Ebro, Laura Styles, Peter Rosenberg, King Sway.
Sway. You got some good ones this time around. I see Booker T in the background again.
Booker.
How many times are you gonna see Booker T and not make this shit happen? We gotta make something happen with Booker T.
I know. You gotta come out there with me next time, man.
I got it. When I said I was gonna.
Cool. I was drinking with Booker that night.
I'm not gonna front. I almost got flew out this time around, but like, to be honest, I'm still like technically in the sling. I'm not wearing it for the stupid YouTube shit, but like, I'm slinged out. Like, I'm still in recovery shit. Like, I don't know. I can't be like moving around like that.
Yeah,
I felt weird about it.
Shouldn't even have went.
Probably
spent
not.
Too much money, bro. Too much money. Oh, I went to a haunted museum out there too.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
I saw you had to like sign a piece of paper that said.
Yeah, I had to sign a piece of paper saying that if ghosts followed me home or if I got possessed, that
are they really, so they're worried about getting sued from people that come home?
I think it's all fucking.
A ghost followed me home.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think it's cool. I saw some really cool shit. I saw like the prison jumpsuit that Charles Manson died in. They had his bones. You know, Dr. Jack Kevorkian. He was the doctor that would help people commit suicide.
So is it almost like a museum of like creepy ass shit? And they just keep it in a place that used to be haunted?
Yes. It's in a mansion that supposedly used to be haunted. This guy has a TV show called Ghost Adventures. Zach Bagan is his name. And it's just a bunch of creepy shit that he's collected.
Still, nothing is weirder to me.
Some of it is supposedly haunted. Like, there's this thing called the Dybbuk box that's supposedly like the most haunted object in the world. There's this doll called the Peggy doll it's like an Annabelle type thing.
I still think it's super weird that like you being such a horror guy just don't believe in like ghosts and fucking spirits and shit.
I touched the shit. You're not supposed to touch it. I
Oh
touched
yeah?
it. Oh
Do they yell? What do they do to people? Nothing.
I didn't get caught, so I don't know. Yeah, probably kick you out. Probably ask you to leave. I'd imagine if you got caught being.
And when you left, you didn't feel like the spirit of that box was like inside of you. Could you touch it?
I like wanted to. Like I got out and I'm like, oh, let me feel something. Or I thought maybe like if I fucking, like I don't know, but nothing, man, nothing.
No hookers yet in Vegas though, huh? I feel like you've been there a few times now. I feel like you're overdue a little for the hooker.
But I will say this: I bought a few drinks on. I bought a few drinks on Thursday night that weren't for me.
Okay.
And had a good time Thursday night. Yeah.
Thursday night?
Not like crazy hooker status, not like legit
No,
like
I
that,
get it.
but,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
but ladies.
Yeah.
Not ladies of the night or just ladies?
I think they probably they were strippers. I don't know if they were like escorts and like hookers like per se, but they were strippers.
All right, so you potted up some strippers, got it in a little?
Yeah, little Brazilians.
Okay.
Little Brazilian spinners. It was great.
Did they have Brazilians? The Brazilians?
So what happens is they all come from like all the surrounding areas to get money. So they were from Cali.
Dog, hoes worldwide show up. They do this at the Super Bowl too for Radio Row. They do it for every big event. Like hoes just come through and they know the spot to chill at to chill with like rich men and shit.
I think I told this story before the Mayweather-McGregor fight, like a few years ago. I was at Centerfolds in Boston and I started talking to this one stripper. She was a blonde girl and she was from East Boston and I'm from Eastie. So like we started talking. We knew a bunch of the same people. Whatever. So then, like a couple months later, I'm at the Mayweather-McGregor fight in Vegas. I'm at the strip club there, and as I'm walking out, I hear Stiz, and I look, and it's the same girl from Centerfolds. She had flew out to Vegas, was out there for the weekend to get money, and then left.
I think I remember that. Yeah. They come out, get bread, and they go home.
Hey, good for them. Didn't work out too well at at the Super Bowl, the Migos, the stripper bowl. The stripper bowl.
What was that?
So every year at the Super Bowl, the Migos throw this. It's called the stripper bowl, and
it's like the puppy bowl, but with strippers.
They fly a bunch of strippers out, supposedly this big party, and there was just a bunch of videos. The next day after the Super Bowl, the girls got like no money. They were all sitting there. Girls were fighting over some of the money. Cardi B came out.
I think I saw footage.
Yeah.
Or if it wasn't that party, I have in the past seen footage of strippers just all laid out at the airport waiting to get home and shit.
That's what it was.
I guarantee that's what it was.
With the Boyz II Men playing in the background.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, these girls had to sign a waiver that said like you can't pick money up off the ground.
Wow.
So
really?
like QC cleaned up that night. Yeah.
Wow.
QC had all these strippers come out and then kept the bread.
Fuck,
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But yeah,
sucks to be a whore that night.
But I went so hard on Thursday night that like Friday night, bro, like I like pretty much stayed in, and it was crazy because I was supposed to link with our homeboy Leroy from MTV.
Oh, for real? I didn't know
Leroy,
that.
Yeah, so I hit up Leroy on Thursday. I'm like, yo, what's good? I'm out here in Vegas, because that's where he lives. He's like, yo, let's chill, bro. He's like, I'm busy tonight, but tomorrow let's link. I'm like, all right, word. So that Thursday night, I end up fucking chilling with the whatever. I get wasted.
So you never got up with Leroy that following day?
So the next night, he was like, yo, I'm gonna hit you up at like 10 when I got out of work. I'm like, all right, cool. Like 10:30 comes around. I'm kind of in my hotel room. My head's like kind of banging, bro. I fucked up. I didn't drink water, bro. I've come to realize that water will solve like the majority of my problems.
I keep this shit by my bedside nightly.
Yo, water.
Every time I wake up, every hour or two, I fucking down some.
In the water department, yo.
Gotta kill water.
He calls me at like 10:15, and I see it, and I'm like, fuck.
Don't tell me you fucking. Did you bitch button Leroy?
So I pick it up. I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, Stiz, what up? He's like, yo, I had like a crazy day at work today. Like, I'm just like, I'm super tired. I might just kick it in with my girl. He's like, you mind if we link tomorrow? I'm like, man, no worries, bro. No worries. You go. So I got out of that one.
So did you end up seeing him at a
Nah, then the next day was the fight and
yeah, it's too crazy.
Yeah,
right?
We just didn't end up linking
too much.
Up.
So he didn't go over there to the fight? Otherwise, y'all probably would have linked over
there.
No. That's cool, dude. I don't know him. I watch him on TV and shit.
Yeah, I told him this time too. I'm like, yo, my man, I just wanted to say thank you too because you always show nothing but love and I appreciate it. So I told him I was, yo, we got to bring him out here.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I was like, yo, we could definitely get you some money out here.
Yeah, for sure.
So like,
you know what they do is they do club appearances.
That's what
those
I'm saying.
Kids. All the MTV kids, they do club appearances.
Yeah, so we got to do something like that with like CT and Leroy and Josh and Rogan and
yeah, we should do like a stuck on stuff at like a club thing where not the show, but like just an event where we're all there.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
They get bread, yo. They do that shit on a fucking weekend basis. All them kids, Floribama, Jersey Shore, all them kids.
Fuck yeah.
I saw the club. They just literally just party in the VIP section.
Last time I flew out to Vegas, I ran into that kid. Who's that? Oh, Ronnie from the Jersey Shore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was he about 4'9"?
Yeah,
in real life?
He was a little small.
Yeah.
Yeah, jacked, but small.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
Vegas.
You were in Vegas. I was in New York.
Oh, yeah, you went to NY.
I went to NY for a record release party that Static Selector was having with UFO Feeve, who was Fat Joe's artist.
Yeah, that's right. That's dope. He's dope.
Kid is good, yo. Kid is good, and the album is dope. It's produced entirely by Static Selector. So I went out. So it was actually a 2-in-1 release party. It was Static Selector and UFO Feeve.
He has a project?
Static and UFO Feeve.
Oh, it's their project.
It's their project.
Yeah,
MC and producer. Yeah. And then we were also celebrating my girl Mia J's album, completely produced by Terminology as well.
Ooh, Term. She's in that credit.
R&B singer.
Ooh,
So
right up my alley.
It's Term's first fully produced. And it's R&B too, which is crazy.
I listen to mostly R&B.
And it's dope.
I'm not gonna lie.
The beats are hot too, and Mia's fucking amazing. I've been a fan of her since I met her a couple years back.
That's dope. I'm gonna have to peep that.
Yeah, peep that shit. It's dope. And so that was a dope night. That we partied over at Fat Buddha.
Damn, dog. I haven't made it to Fat Buddha's yet, and I'm jealous.
So it's actually the first time I've been there since it. I guess it burnt down since the last time I've been there. And they redid it, and it's all new and it's dope now. I like it better this time.
I'm dying to get over there.
So that was dope.
Good vibes over there.
Super dope.
Yeah,
super dope vibes. Static is usually always over there Thursday nights after they do the show off radio on Shea 45. They'll head over there for the after party. I think this Thursday they're doing something with Marlon Croft. It's his birthday party.
Oh, really?
It's always something every Thursday over there.
Yeah.
We should just be there every Thursday, to be honest.
On dogs.
But that was dope. I did that. I had Sin drunk drive me home.
Oh, Sin rolled out with you?
Yeah, I had Sin drunk. Nice. Yo, man, yes, it was a mess.
New York? What time did you leave New York?
That night, probably like 2 or 3. And that's the shit. I never have a plan when I go to NY. It's always like, all right, this is when we got to be there by. I don't know when we're leaving or if we're staying over or what it is.
You kind of just got to go with the flow.
You got to be on the same wave with me in the same schedule because we might stay, we might dip out at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Who the fuck knows?
Oh, those NY trips, bro. When you leave at like 3 in the afternoon, go out there, party, and then drive back after.
Absolute worst.
Ugh.
I made it home just in time. Whatever that next day was, to literally like my daughter was up and like had to get on the bus. Like, yo, I'm trashed. I'm basically still trash from NY, right? And I'm like, it's light out and shit. I never slept. You know, you break night when you do these trips. So I haven't even slept in over 24 hours and I just get home and it's boom, reality hits you.
Lord.
Back to reality. I'm like, fucking, all right, girl, have a good day at school. Like, I'm kissing her, get on the bus and I fucking walk in the house and fucking fall on my face for the whole day. Like
that's the only thing about being single, right? Well, not the only thing, but like, you know, I don't have to answer to no one. Right. And I remember when I did, bro, and you come home when you were maybe out when you weren't supposed to be and you were out too long and you come in the door and it's like, I don't want to deal with this right now. You know, it don't matter what. I just come in. There's it's just.
It's a beautiful thing.
Baby.
That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Grass is always greener.
Great. Yeah, of course.
But, you know, I didn't just fucking party and come home. I'm always in my mode.
Didn't you meet Premium Pete?
I met Premium Pete. I
dope.
got introduced to Premium Pete. For those that don't know, he's like started this whole podcast shit. Him and fucking
hip hop. He started this whole hip hop podcast for sure.
Heavy with the hip hop shit. The Combat Jack shit. R.I.P. They had their podcast. I wasn't crazy familiar, but Term kind of schooled me and was like, yo, Premium Pete said you should meet him because you guys got the podcast. We exchange IGs and all that. That's a good contact to have.
Fuck yeah.
So
shout out Premium Pete.
So yeah, so we got each other's info. I'm talking to him going forward, and I met a bunch of motherfuckers that night.
I haven't been out to New York in a grip. Well, like at least
you got to come.
Year.
I bet the last time you came was, didn't you come with us one time?
Yeah.
That was a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
What did we do there?
I think like Term had a show out there one night.
Was it SOBs you went to?
Out there.
SOBs, no? It must have been a release party.
It was something. I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe just Term had a show, but he called us up on stage. I remember rapping on stage in Brooklyn.
Oh, now I remember that place.
Now there might have been like a Static release party after that in New York.
You're right. I forget the name of that spot, but we both rocked, right?
Yeah, we both rocked.
So I always be prepared.
Yeah,
because we wasn't on the bill that night.
Not at all. And Term was like, hey, you want to perform?
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, now we got to get you back out to NY, and I definitely got to come on these fucking Vegas trips.
Big city of dreams, right there. I always slack on the fact of how close New York is. It's only a 4-hour drive.
Dog, it's a 4-hour drive to the boroughs, dog. It's nothing.
That's it. And you there.
And then I want to shout out Chris Webby as well because
you met up with him, right?
Before I went out to NY, me and Term hit me and was like, yo, I'm gonna go to this Chris Webby in-store that they're having up in New Hampshire. He's like, yo, you should roll. And I don't know Chris Webby. So I was like, yeah, it's cool. We'll go. I went, chopped it up with them. That kid had a big showing for an in-store.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we used to do a lot of in-stores more back in the day. We used to actually perform at them and everything. In-store, by the way, is when you like go to like a CD shop and just post up and sell your shit and fans could come meet you, take a picture, blah, blah, blah. So the kid Chris Webby had a fucking line out the door, man. Shout out to our girl K-Bye was over there with us. It was me, K-Bye, Term. The whole squad sin. That was a good time. Chris Webby showed love. His manager showed love. I want to say his name's Chris. He's good peoples.
I want to say, I'm not 100% sure, but I think him and Millie's might have had a problem at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't speak on it too much because I don't really know, but I just remember Millie saying something like that.
I think maybe him and Mac. Him and Mac Miller had a thing at some point too.
Really?
I seen on his IG he's posted.
I'm not the biggest Webby fan, but I respect what he does. I probably, if I'm being honest, haven't gave him the proper listen that I should.
Yeah, and I probably haven't too. You know, like I talk about this a lot. I'm always so focused on my own music because I create music all the time, and like I'm just really not checking for other people's shit. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I listen to the same shit like over and over. Like if I find something I like, I just listen to it and I just fucking burn it out.
I'm still listening to Eric Bellinger's album that dropped. The shit dropped in the end of fucking November or December, and it's fucking now like almost it's March or some shit. I don't even know when it is.
Yeah. What are you thinking of now that you've sat with the new Eminem album for a little bit?
I like it. I sometimes feel like I'm the only person in the world that likes it.
Really?
But I like it.
I feel like it's gotten a pretty good response.
I think overall it has because Godzilla's gotten such a good response, and with Juice WRLD and the Young and showing Darkness and all that shit. But
I feel like
overall it's a good project.
A couple of the questions that we asked last episode about this project, like how that Juice WRLD feature came about.
Right.
Juice was alive when they did that.
Right.
A picture had actually come out.
Yeah, we didn't know that at the time.
No, we didn't. But after he had passed, his photographer posted a picture of Juice in the studio that night recording that feature for that Eminem song. So they were working together.
That's dope.
They were working together. Yeah, that's dope.
Did he say that while we're on the M topic? Did you watch a Crooked Eye interview?
I did.
That was for me.
I nerded out on that shit, bro.
Really dope interview.
Yeah, that was one of the best Eminem interviews I've seen in a little while.
M talks in a way that I feel like I understand, but I sometimes be wondering if other people understand what the fuck he's talking about when he's
nerding out,
he
bro.
Thinks
hard.
He's so syllable minded, and I'm the same way. And so when he talks about the real intricacies about the shit and the technical shit, I'm so invested in that combo. I'm very invested.
That's what we're passionate about. You know what I mean? And like
that whole interview.
That's what I loved about the interview. That's what they were talking about. It's being passionate about like lyricism and like structure and syllables. And
I loved all of that.
You ever noticed though? I can't help but notice that he does this. Like they'll ask him a question and he'll be like, the thing about it, like he does that breath a lot, bro. Like
that was actually a good impression. Do your Eminem impression again?
The thing about it, it's just like I wanna.
He's always done that, right? I feel like he's always done that.
I really notice it bad now. Yeah. But shout out to Crooked Eye because that was a really good interview, man. That
was a dope interview. It's dope that it's because it was with someone he felt comfortable with it.
For
so
sure.
He was able to also address shit like Lil Jamar and like things that have been hanging over him. He was able to address, I think.
You know what? And I tweeted this out when I tweeted the link to that Crooked Eye, and I was like, man, this is one of the better interviews I've seen in a while. I said, I want someone to ask him because I've never heard this asked, and I really want to know. What was the studio session when you did Kim like? I want to know what that was like.
Did you like post that to Crooked Eye or something?
No,
you should have. I bet he would have asked.
No. But when I tweeted out the interview, I tagged Crooked like, Crooked Eye did a great interview. But I just wish someone would ask him one time. You know what I mean? Because that song is just so crazy and it's so different, and the energy on it is crazy, and the ad libs on it are crazy. Like, I just wish there was video of him recording that song.
When I was younger and that album dropped, that was probably the only song I couldn't fuck with.
Really,
yeah,
Kim?
I would always skip it. I didn't like the screaming. I didn't like the rock and roll feel to it. I would always skip it.
I liked it. Like but it's not something that you bump in the car.
No, Stiz drives around. Bleed, bitch, bleed. Windows down, bleed, bitch, bleed. Yeah, loves it.
So long.
That was not the joint for me, but I get the question. It's a dope question.
Yeah,
though, like,
that studio session just must have been crazy. I just bet some of those early Slim Shady LP studio sessions were fucking crazy.
What was Dre's face like in the other room, in the control room while he's singing that shit?
Yeah. All right, so Dre, I got this idea. It's gonna be a song, but the song's about me murdering my wife, and like I literally, it's just me yell rhyming.
Yeah, that's it. He's
it's
yelling.
almost like he's not even rapping. He's like yelling, but it rhymes.
Did you see he's doing a Godzilla challenge now?
Yeah. I don't know.
No, you got to do it for the gram and for the kids and shit.
Yeah, I guess. But I guess. Are you supposed to like make it yourself though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're essentially doing karaoke, just with rap, not singing.
No. I mean, like, are you supposed to try to get a viral thing going of your own? I mean, I guess obviously that's the plan, but like, are you supposed to post it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or is it something that's supposed to like naturally happen?
No. I mean, it's a challenge, so he obviously clearly wants people to fucking everybody. I'm sure there's a hashtag, the Eminem challenge or Godzilla challenge, whatever.
Yeah, it was
and then
trending
people
on Twitter today.
is just seeing if they can rap along with it and get it, which technically makes them also the fastest rapper in the world. Because newsflash, idiots, there's no such thing.
Wait, what?
No such thing as the fastest rapper or whatever. I've explained this on the show before. At a certain point, you can only go so fast to a beat where it's still considered rapping. If you go faster, like the Micro Machine guy from when we was kids, you're not on the beat. That's not rapping. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, there's only a certain... So, like, if you can rap that fast, you can rap that fast. So, like, and then whoever can rap that fast is also the world's fastest rapper. There's no such thing, in my opinion. It's actually not opinion. It's a fact.
Well,
you can't go off the beat. So you have to stick to a beat, right?
Yeah.
To have it be considered rapping.
Yeah.
So it has to be on a beat, right? And there's only so... There's an edge there. There's a cliff. You can only...
Well, he just outdid himself. So on Rap God, he went a certain amount of words.
Right, and he could have kept going and going two more, even longer.
No.
What I'm saying is,
but the record that he just beat was his own record of how many words
it was
he
words
put in
per,
a 30-second
was it words
thing
per second
or something.
So,
Yeah, words per second.
Words per second.
Yeah.
And that's different than fastest rapper. Because, they used to give like, I think back in the day, Guinness Book of World Records would have like Twista, I think, when we was kids. Or no, maybe it was somebody else, some other dude, and it was Twista or whatever. And that hit me even as a little kid. I was like, there's really no such thing. There's only so far you can go with it still be considered rapping.
That's funny because I just saw a Twista interview like the other day and they asked him about it. They were like, yo, have you heard Godzilla? Like, what do you think? And he was like, yo, I fuck with it. And they asked him, and then I think he said, he was like, it was funny when I first started rapping like that, like crazy fast. He was like, I thought someone was going to like try to beat it. Like when he first got the Guinness, because he was the first one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Eminem beat it.
Nah.
Yeah.
He went longer. He didn't go faster.
He put more words in an amount of space.
All right, so Twitter could do that tomorrow and do it for 2 more extra bars, and then that's long. It doesn't matter.
And then so he would have
most amount of words in an amount of seconds.
But I'm not
is
saying
different
that's
than
the fastest rapper. I'm
they
just
always
saying
tag
the
him with
record.
fastest rapper, and there's literally no such thing. It doesn't like make sense. There's the fastest that you can go, but there's not a beyond that to be able to stay on beat.
I don't know.
And have it be actual rap.
I think we might be talking semantics at this point.
Maybe, but I know I'm 1,000% right either way.
I think you're 1,000% wrong.
Idiot.
So
Pop Smoke dies.
Yeah, you put something in read what you wrote in the doc because it really sums up what I think is the funniest thing I wrote.
Oh, and the doc shit?
Just read it word for word.
Pop Smoke dies. Timeline immediately becomes flooded with RIPs from people who never listened to Pop Smoke.
Now, I'm not going to lie. Gun to my head.
That's all I'm saying.
I could not
That's
name
all
you a
I'm
Pop
saying.
Smoke song. Jules,
what was your
could you
timeline like for that 24 to 48 hours, though? From everybody you knew.
Yeah, it was
I know one song.
What's the name of it?
I don't know the name of it.
Ah, see?
So we're talking about
I heard one song, and I thought it was all right.
We're talking about what
I'm
the
sure
teenagers bump right now. Supposedly he was the young 50 Cent and all this shit. And, R.I.P. It's fucked up situation.
He's fucking 20 years old.
But the fucking ludicrousy or whatever. And you said we're going to start going back and saying when we find shit on shows that ludicrousy, I don't know if that's a word.
I butchered something.
The whatever of that shit is outrageous. The amount of people I seen posting for him and shit that I know legit don't know one single Pop Smoke song.
Yeah, that's society.
It is what it is.
That's social media, man. People just are quick to be like, look at me, I cared. Look at me, I knew. Look at me, I'm hip.
Well,
look at me.
If they walked by him, if they was in a club with him at the same time one night, they'll scroll back and try to find who's the photographer and try to find just a shot of them, even semi-near the motherfucker and be like, yo, R.I.P. my guy and shit. Fuck out of here.
Yo, our man Elliot, we always bring up Elliot, I feel like, but he hit me today.
He's tuned in. Elliot is tuned in.
Shout out EFB. He hit me today with a text text, and all it said was a quote from you from last episode.
Oh, the shit we put on IG. That shit is blowing up. People are commenting.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of blowing up. I just want to read it. So this is a direct quote from last week, and out of nowhere, Elliot just texted me this. Quote, Snuck, I don't like kids with good lives rapping. and it's just the funniest thing ever, yo. Like, and he hit me up and he was telling me, and he was laughing about you calling, Aaron Hernandez's wife the Bow Wow meme. You were yo, Bow Wow meme. We were laughing about that. But speaking about butchering shit, I kept calling, dude, I don't know what the fuck. And I haven't prepared.
What were you calling her?
But it wasn't her fucking name, whatever. But her name is Shayana Jenkins. I was calling her like Shanae, Shania, fucking Sean. Like I said everything but her name. Her name's Shayana.
It's Shayana Dummy. Yeah, I see that right there.
Shayana. I don't know where. I don't know. I was like, oh, yo, sometimes I'll be listening back and I'll be like, damn.
And so apparently on Ep 58, you said malnutrition.
Yeah. Did I?
That is a word, no?
Is it?
Sounds like a word. Yo, Jules, is malnutrition the word?
Malnutrition.
It's close to the word, if not.
Oh, yes.
Malnourished? Is it malnourished?
Oh, there you go.
Malnourished.
What did you say?
Look at you,
You said malnutritious?
I said, whatever the fuck I said didn't exist. I know that. You try speaking fucking extemporaneously. It's not easy.
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, real quick, let's talk because we haven't chopped it up in a couple weeks. M did lose yourself at the Oscars. What did you think?
I thought it was dope. Why? You didn't like that?
So the next,
well, I mean, it made sense. It was the Oscars,
reaction
right?
on Twitter was like, "Why is Eminem doing this fucking 16-year-old song? Why
is
Eminem here?"
It's an Oscar song, right?
Yeah, it was, and he didn't. He won the Oscar for that song like 10 years, whenever, and like he didn't go there to get it. So like, I kind of get that, but like, I don't know, man. Like, with him like trying to like prove that we're already 40 deep. Yo, with him, like, he kind of has this thing going on where he, like, some people say that he's not relevant, right? So to me...
Oh, he just dropped a #1 album.
I understand that, but Eminem isn't what he was 10 years ago, right? As far as public persona.
I don't know, I guess. I mean, I think...
You just said it earlier. You were like, I don't know. I think I might be the only one who doesn't like this new Eminem album.
Because you hear that shit, but it's
wrong.
like, how many people do you actually meet? Like, I don't know.
I know, but social media, right? We live in a world of social media. So I just felt like... maybe it wasn't the best decision to come out at the Oscars and do a 20-year-old song. I would have much rather, if I was in charge, you just dropped an album. Why didn't you come out and do Darkness?
Do Godzilla
you could do Godzilla. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or like with Darkness, you could have choreographed the whole thing. You could have made it about gun violence, had like little kids, like just did like a whole like set.
So the Darkness thing would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
It would have been a lot of acting shit at the Oscars.
People would have talked about you for all the right reasons. There wouldn't have been this fucking, why is he doing a 20-year-old song? You know what I mean? Like,
but it still would have been, it would have became a 50-50 political thing.
Yeah, man.
Where fucking half the people hate him, gun violence, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I think you can't go wrong with that. It was an Oscar song. It made sense.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And it was a surprise performance, which was dope.
Did you see like some of the somebody posted, like people were posting pictures of like Martin Scorsese's reaction, and he's just like sitting there like
at that point in the show, I mean, why they honing in on the fucking 80-year-old when Eminem comes out? Like,
yeah, it's a good point.
I always wonder that shit.
They probably set them up.
You watch these award shows, and it's like the reactions is like, you notice people giving dope reactions. Why are they honing in on like the random ones?
TV, baby.
I don't get that shit.
TV. Speaking of the Oscars, Parasite fucking swept it up. I'm super happy about that.
Never seen it, never heard of it.
One of the movies of the years. It does have subtitles, but it's one of the best fucking movies of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
You sat through and read the whole shit?
Oh my lord, bro! It's a crazy movie. Like, you literally watch that movie, like, what the fuck is happening? Right. We were always talking about Selma Hayek, and Eminem did an interview the day after the Oscars, and they were like, well, what'd you think? And he was like, well, I got to hug Selma Hayek, so.
And she spilled water on him, right? That's what her meme was about?
I didn't see that. I don't know.
She explained that picture that came out of them.
Oh, really?
Is that it looks like she was, but I guess she had like spilled her water on him or something, and was like mad, and was like, didn't know what to say, but that was her opening, obviously. She was like, yo, I'm a big fan, Eminem, blah, blah, blah. Man, she's
so bad, bro.
How old is she? I know we talked about it.
No,
she's so bad.
I don't know, but
she's bad.
Fucking, I want to call out Papa John. He didn't eat the 30 pizzas. fucking liar, fucking dirtbag,
like, Papa John.
I want all my fucking social media reaction back from you.
So what did he do? Did he give a number? Or?
I don't know. I just saw a headline and it just said Papa John didn't eat the 30
yeah,
pieces.
He sucks. I like that.
Yo, what about the Quentin Miller fiasco?
What is this? Explain this to me.
Okay, so the other day it was the 5-year anniversary of Drake's If You're Reading This Now, It's Too Late.
Okay, yeah.
So a bunch of the people who were involved in that were obviously tweeting out on social, on Instagram, like, yo, congratulations, I produced fucking this thing. This is a great time of my life, da-da-da.
Oh, it's coming back to me now, yeah.
Quentin Miller, who, for anyone that doesn't remember, wrote a lot of,
Accused
wrote a few
of writing,
those records. No, he did. He wrote. The reference tracks are on YouTube. You can listen to them. Now, they're certainly not the same as, lyric-wise they are, but they're not the, you know what I mean? It's a fucking, Drake obviously adds his touch. But then Meek Mill obviously accuses Drake of having a ghostwriter, throws Quentin Miller's name under the bus, and it's a whole thing. Drake has to then distance himself from Quentin Miller. And
so what should be like a celebratory time for him,
and
he was the only one like, man.
Said, and he basically is like, yo, I've been blackballed from the industry. Like, so, while it's been a great time for you guys, like, this is kind of like the biggest thing of my career, which should be the biggest thing of my career, is kind of like it's something I don't want to think about because I can't get.
It's a good question. I never even thought of that. I used to hear the name all the time when it first popped off that like he was writing records for Drake and shit. And I was like, yeah, you really don't hear about dude no more. I bet he is fucking like shunned by a lot of people in the industry.
Now, what do you think? He wrote like Energy. He wrote, he wrote Running Through the Street. I'm pretty sure he wrote that.
I don't know if he had his money right.
No one's going to hire him if you're like, yo, I wrote these songs for Drake.
You would think so.
You would think. Yeah. You would think someone would fucking hire him.
You would think if he had his situation set up right that he don't even need bread, but, you always need to get... keep getting more bread.
Yeah. And then
he's not starving is what I'm trying to say. But
other people were like, well, make a number one hit. Like sometimes it's not that easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot more that goes into it than just writing a great song.
Dog. Trust.
Yeah, I know. We know. What else? What else do you got?
Photo surface of Snoop's son wearing makeup and girl clothing.
Wait, let me see.
I can't front. Kid looked real weird, yo.
Really?
But it's just.
Well, that's like the whole the
Dwayne Wade shit. There's a lot of that shit happening right now. And but the Snoop though, it's more like we look at Snoop, from when we were kids, gangster rap, all this shit, and it's like a lot of these dudes' kids are growing up in a different world right now.
Different world.
And it's just gonna be interesting to see like what some of these hardcore like gangster rapper dudes like do in these situations.
Well, Dwayne Wade is taking the stance of like, I support you 100%.
Yeah, I know Dwayne did and said all the right things. But
did you see Boozy?
Yeah, Boozy came out crazy.
Don't chop off his dick.
Don't chop off your transgender baby dick. Fuck out of here. Yo, like he was planning on doing that or some shit. Like what the fuck?
Boozy.
Yo, we used to talk about Twista earlier, Matt Randall, but he just dropped an EP.
Oh, he did?
Randall.
I'll listen to that.
Yeah.
I will.
It's like 5 or 6 songs.
I will 1,000% listen to that.
Right when I walked in, you were playing a new Pretty Ricky record.
Yes, baby, R&B.
You guys remember Pretty Ricky? So that's shit. They wasn't Pleasure P is R&B. He's the one singing in the group. The rest of them just rap, rap shit. It was weird hearing their voice. I haven't heard their voice in like 10 years.
To the
Pleasure P's that dude though.
LSG My Body sample.
Oh, that's what it was. My body all over your body, babe.
Oh my God, I love
classic
fucking
shit.
R&B.
Levert, Sweat, and Gil.
Yep, that's right. That's right, baby.
Crazy.
Yep, they were dope, man.
Pleasure P was that dude. Yo, he's at 5 in the morning, right?
Yeah,
all that shit.
yeah,
they had joints, man. The rappers weren't that great, but them Pleasure P hooks were crazy.
That's right.
Yo, a top 50 worst rapper list.
Oh, this is right up your alley.
Hit the internet the other day, and I was like, yo, that's up my alley. Like,
Do you have it?
Yeah. My man sent it to me. First, 50 worst rappers list.
Let's see if I can just name one.
So you definitely are going to know the main ones. And for the most part, this is a really actual list that I, for the most part, fuck with, which is you never really fuck with the top 50 best, right?
Yeah, of course not.
It's always like, but for the most part, they got a lot of this shit right.
There's Lil Flip on there.
No. Flipper? You think Flipper top 50 worst all time?
Nah.
Come on. What about the obvious joints? Talking Yachty's, talking fucking like...
Yachty's on there?
Oh, he's number 2.
Yeah. Who else?
Which
Name me some more. I've never heard a Yachty song in my life.
So, Number one, I felt real weird about. I'll tell you about after. I don't think you could ever guess number one, which is why I didn't like it. They had Blueface at number 2. He's the kid that raps off beat.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah. Again, never really heard a song of his.
Oh, my fault. They had Lil Yachty at 2. Stunner for Vegas is 4. I don't know who he is. They have Silk the Shocker at number 5.
Yeah.
JoJo Simmons 6.
I feel bad doing this. You love it. You're
I love this
up.
shit. G Herbo 7.
G Herbo.
8. 50 Tyson. 9. Lil B. 10, they had
Lil B the bass god?
Yeah, the bass god. Can you believe this shit? At number 10, they had I-20. I don't think I-20 was the worst.
I-20?
Like
Come
that.
on,
they had
bro.
OJ the
Y'all
Juice Man.
disrespecting the South, man.
They had your boy at number 13, though. Vanilla Ice.
Oh, come on. That's ice. That's cold, bro.
You know, some names I don't know. I'm sure these are young cats. I don't know. Number 18, they have Shaq.
Yeah. Can You Stand the Rain?
They have Playboy Cardi on here. They have Nick Cannon on here. Mike Jones is on here. Birdman is on here. Bone Crush is on here. Designer's on here. Bow Wow, which is a diss to Jermaine because he writes most of that shit, and that's not even that bad. Lil Pump is on here. Iggy Azalea at 26. Flow Rider. Shawty Low, Chief Keef. I'm like, across the board, 44, French Montana. Yes, should have been higher. I love this shit. They got Tiger 48, should have been higher because he actually thinks he raps.
Oh, man, Tiger is like the worst, bro. Like
21 Savage is number 50, by the way. So let me just hit the 2 or 3 ones that should not be on here.
How is this? We rap so much better than these fucking people.
Let me tell you the 2 or 3 that should not be on here, and you might disagree with this first one.
All right.
They have Riff Raff on here at 19.
Riff
Raff probably raps better than every person I just named.
Yeah.
For sure, every person I just named.
Yo, there's a song with
you
Riff
might
Raff
not like them, but
song with Riff Raff and Action Bronson called "Birds on a Wire," and it's like the illest song ever, dude. Illest song
I
ever.
get it. You got to get it to get it with Riff Raff.
Yeah.
But
it's kind of
worst
like
rap in the world.
taste.
Nah, you can actually like put words together and rap and shit.
Yeah.
A couple other things I don't fuck with on here. They had, and they're actually 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Tell me which one is the most ludicrous.
Wait, what? No, he's
Freeway, Ludacris, and Cassidy.
Oh, get the fuck! Throw that list in the. Ludacris can rap his ass off.
Ludacris is top 3 from the South all time.
Yeah, get that.
Top 5 at the very least.
Freeway?
Get the fuck out of here. And then they had Cassidy.
And Cassidy,
which doesn't even make sense.
Fucking,
I mean,
who at one point
if you're just talking about
like,
a pure rapper, he's not even close.
Rhymes, bro. Now Beats with Cassidy is a whole.
Oh, and one more real rapper they had on here, which again, not our favorite. They had Logic on here at 49.
Yeah,
Logic Logic does not deserve to be on this list.
Logic can rhyme.
Does not deserve to be on this list.
I hate the kid, but Logic can rhyme.
So, do you take away Logic, Cassidy, Freeway, Ludacris, and who's that first one I said? Whatever. They got pretty much all the shit right. Yo, so you didn't even ask me.
Yeah, who's number 1?
Number 1, and I would have never guessed this shit. Old school. How the fuck they gonna put your man Magoo as number 1 from Timbaland and Magoo?
Crazy.
He had the crazy voice. They have records to put him above Lil Yachty at number 3 and fucking G Herbo. Yo, this list is great. We need more of these. They're missing Crunchy Black from 3 6 Mafia. I'm sure I could come up with a few more. This is a list that I want to make myself. This would be great.
You definitely should make this list.
They got Plies on here. They got Slim Jim on. They got Slim Jimmy on here. He's from them boys, Ray Shrimmer. I fuck with them. Ron Artest, number 16. This is a fun list, yo. I like shit like this. Iggy Azalea 20. I don't fuck with Magoo as number 1. It should have easily been like
that's
a
Yachty.
Nonsense. Also, they're missing Uzi Vert on here. One of the worst all time to do anything in the history of life.
There's a lot of new cats out here that just they don't put words together that rhyme very well,
or at all,
or at all. Or at all.
I want my man Shaheem is out of prison. I've been this is also not a popular take, but I've been a big Shaheem fan since I was a little kid. I
never really got into him.
Yeah, a lot of people, I get it. He was like a Wu-Tang affiliate, not a Wu-Tang member, but an affiliate. When that was happening, there was a lot of that in that era. But Shaheem is out, and he just did like 5 years, some shit. He took, time, did the right thing, if you know what I mean.
Hopefully he...
And I bring it up, too, because... his album Lost Generation is in my personal top 10 rap albums all time. It's and it's one of those things where, You know, I feel like everybody has an album that maybe people might not think that like, but and I won't front. There's some nostalgia to it. It brings me to my childhood. That album, that's always a piece, right?
Yeah.
You got any like albums in your top 10 or 20 that that isn't the obvious Doggy Style, Illmatic, Reasonable? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's hard. It's
hard
to
on the
say,
spot
like,
too, without thinking about it.
You know, top, but is it like
I put Lost Generation in my top 10. Like,
I'll tell
dead
you,
ass shit.
I'm thinking of an album that I would go back and listen to. The nostalgia plays a part of it.
It always does. Yeah.
Harlem World, Mace.
I
love that album.
You got that in your top 10 all time? Top 20 all time?
Even that, I don't know. I'd have to really sit down.
But for you, you just
but
love
I like it. I love that album.
I love that album.
I mean, I remember.
Wait, we're talking the first.
It.
Talking the first album.
Yeah, the first album.
Oh yeah,
Harlem
second one
World.
was Double Up. All right.
Yo, you said she was 19.
She was not 19.
She was not 19.
Great song,
son.
great album. That whole album is great, yo. I feel like a lot of dudes front on that album, but it should be in everybody's top 50.
Yeah.
If you're from my generation,
50,
I get that it's not in yours, fucking Dot Adams, whatever. I get it. But like when you're a little younger,
about to come for you, bro.
When you're a little younger, the album was crazy.
Yeah, that album was.
Now that's
crazy.
a good one.
Yeah.
Mace, you know what I'm saying?
Mace, Harlem World.
To have top 25, top 30 album, but I'm telling you, Lost Generation, man.
While
I love
you over
Shaheen.
there looking at me.
Always love Shy, so welcome home. Yo, Young and May, because we were talking R&B shit when I was talking about Pleasure P. What was the tweet that Young and May had?
She basically was saying like, yo, we need more R&B in this world. Like there was a day when R&B, like it was balanced. We had just as much dope R&B as we had
I've been preaching
hip-hop.
this shit, right? I don't know if I've said it on the show. I know for a fact. I've been saying this shit for years. That the radio don't play R&B like how it used to when we were kids.
Yeah, the radio probably don't. Yeah, but it's out there, almost like real hip hop, like or maybe I don't know, not as much.
I said
like,
Eric Bellinger. For everybody that don't, if you're an R&B head, go check that.
Right now, I'm fucking with. Are you fucking with Snow Allegra? Like I am hooked on Snow.
Plug me.
Lord,
Put me on.
Khalid got a new song he just dropped like a week or two ago called 11. That's like probably my favorite song out right now.
She's right though, and the other thing too is like they need their own outlet. Like people have a tendency to, and matter of fact, what's the kid, man? The gay kid that M made fun of. Tyler the Creator. That when he just did that speech at that place, it kind of goes along the lines with what he was saying. Where and
because
I also been saying this for years too. Like they have a tendency to put people who are black all in one category. Like, yo, my man, there's like 5 different types of music in that category. There's these hip hop categories is like, and it's not one hip hop act. Like if you're gonna have different genres, create the different fucking genres. Like just somebody being black is not a fucking
hip hop
music genre.
Yeah.
It's not a genre. It's a fucking skin color. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of genres that black people make. You know what I'm saying? And they've been doing this shit for years. And I was glad to see that Tyler Creator said that shit on a big platform.
Yeah,
like
he did. He did. I thought he killed that performance too. What was that at the Grammys? That was the Grammys.
I think it was. It was a major shit. Yeah. I mean,
I gotta listen.
I don't even know if
I've
seen the performance, but that speech was fucking amazing. I've been preaching this shit for years. R&B needs their own outlet as well. They just so name another genre where like, oh, you turn on your hip hop station and the R&B is just plugged in there throughout. Because they're black. Like, this shit makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right.
What hip-hop heads might not be R&B heads. They might not want to listen to that shit, and vice versa. Like, give us a fucking R&B channel.
That'd be great.
That's my rant.
Boston did have it. Shout out my guy Chris Malone who did run it.
They did.
It was
and I liked it too. They would
Hot 97.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, they had the billboards up. They were doing it for a little.
Yeah, and they were playing some dope music, man. But the radio, you know what? And you know what? Why don't we close on this? The radio business, the radio industry, radio is like, I don't know where it's going. I don't know
tough to tell
what the
right
future
now,
is. You know,
FM,
we
you're
used
speaking.
to have like dope fucking, you know, like I don't even know. But and then so WAAF, farewell to WAAF,
R.I.P. AAF,
R.I.P. So I just don't. It's just crazy, bro. Like I don't know where radio is going. Like in general. I think sports radio is always going to be great, like awesome.
That's not going to die in New England, at least.
No, that definitely ain't dying.
And congrats to you for, being where you're at now and still having a job and all that shit. Because radio was not an easy industry to keep jobs in.
For sure. But yeah, and I'm super happy that I was able to at least be a small part of WAAF. Yo, Mistress Carey and Mike Shue killed it, bro. Like the last 2 days, like they broadcasted and they fucking literally went till like midnight when the flip switched to a Christian.
Is that what it became? Yeah,
a Christian station bought them, bro.
Yep,
it's insane. It's insane.
I mean, it was a matter of time when rock channels. It's like that's what before the other sports channel was a thing.
So
they were
corporate.
The other rock and roll channel, and then they got deaded.
Yeah. WBCN, right?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. BCN got deaded. Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know.
R.I.P. to AAF.
It's corporate. R.I.P. AAF.
But Stiz Grimy is still popping.
I live on
the Hillman Morning Show.
Stuck on Stuff lives on. All right, man. Yo, nice seeing you. We got to fucking. We do got to get a guest. We do got to do some shit. And any sponsors who would like to give us pizza, macaroni, and cheese bites,
couple slices,
please hit us up. We will do. We will do work for food.
Yep.
We'll rap for food. I am Stiz Grimy on everything.
Superstar Snuck on everything.
Daddy wasn't there.
Peace.